G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with more of, well, the next episode of my Oblivion Mage playthrough. When last we left off, we were over here at the Imperial Prison Sewer, and I said I was going to go and do my standard thing, which is loot everything in the Imperial City that I can, all the containers outside, and then go to each of the mages guilds in all of the cities. So Anvil, Skingrad, Breville, Leyawan, Shadenhall, Bruma, and Coral. And I've done that. And I have sold absolutely everything. And I've come back here. And, oops, this is what I've got. I have 12,500 gold. That is going to be a good amount. I have a different set of clothes and stuff. I'm not even going to keep these clothes for very long. I'm going to do something else with them. I've got a small backpack and a tiny backpack that I have found. I was actually hoping I'd find a medium backpack as well, but I didn't. I'm using a silver dagger now, which I found. And we've got a few potions. And that's about it, really. So there's a couple of things. We have to get a level, or we have a level ready to go. So we need to rest somewhere to do that. And I don't want to just rest in an inn or something like that. I want to rest in my house. So the very first thing I want to do is come over here. I have also stashed over here a whole bunch of stuff that we can use later in enchanting. I will probably never use the Aqua Silk robes, but there's Aqua Silk hood and robes. 5 more silver daggers in case we want to enchant any. Not that that one is all that. I could probably sell all of those for another 40 gold each. And well, actually, I probably wouldn't get that amount for them, but I could probably sell all of those and not have a big deal because I will find other daggers as the game, as the playthrough goes along. So I probably will end up selling those. But these burgundy, this set of burgundy shirt and pants and the doeskin shoes we'll use one of those sets as our first set of enchanted gear, probably with that pearl ring, and I'll need to find a necklace. I've also got this green brocade set, doublets, garments, and shoes. They actually look quite nice. The light brown linens, I think, go quite well. No, actually, it's the tan linens that go quite well, I think, with the quilted doublet and shoes. I got some more stitched leather shoes and cowhide shoes. I just got all of these as backup clothes in case I want more things to enchant, because in the test playthrough that I did on this, I got to a point where I went, I want to enchant some more stuff, and I couldn't find it. And unlike Skyrim, there is only a couple of clothes shops in Oblivion that I've found anyway, and they don't seem to stock a very good range. And the biggest thing we're going to have troubles finding are hoods. Hoods for mages. There are no like circlets or anything like that. It's mage hood or nothing, pretty much. There's no other hats or anything like that, really. So some enchanted headwear is going to be interesting to find. I could add a mod that would put them in, probably. Anyway, we're going to take everything. We've also got one petty soul gem with a petty soul in it, and one welcome stone. The welcome stone are useful to recover magicka. So we're going to take all of that. And one place that does have hoods, mage hoods, I think there's maybe 2 here. And then once you've bought them, they are gone. Rindir's staffs. And if we have a look, he has the green robes hood, the mage's hood, the mage's robes, the red silk hood, and red silk robes. White mage's robes. You will find a white mage's hood later on. I might grab that right now for 2 gold. I might grab the mage's hood, even though it's a bluish sort of colour. The red silk hood is probably the one I'm going to use right now with the burgundy gear. It's a little bit different coloured, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. Now, I haven't purchased any spells. I haven't done anything. So let's have a quick look at my stats. I've got the little icon there that means that little, next to my compass down the bottom there, that little round icon that looks like an arrow pointing up, and it's a crescent moon on one side, and I think it's supposed to be the sun on the other. That means you're supposed to sleep to level up. So I have a level. So we are really progressing to the next level. We're level 34 in destruction. Now, I don't actually really know. I wish it would show you like what skills leveled up and by how much since the last level. But what we have over here is we have all of this. So it's been 6 days. So I think, you know, it's been like 4 or 5 days of me running around stealing, taking everything and selling it all. I don't know why the skill increases is 54. I think that even if we had looked at this just as we got out of the thing, I think that would have still been a fairly high. I think it's looking at all of my skills here and go, well, beyond the base 5, how many levels have we got across all of the skills? No, maybe not. But I don't know. I don't understand 54 because I haven't increased 54, you know, skills 54 times, but maybe. I have 14 novice skills, 7 apprentice skills. The interesting thing down here is, where is it? Books read, 1,170. So I have picked up and then sold, because I don't have them with me anymore, 1,170 books. Now I've read 7 skill books that have given me a little bit of level. That's the stuff that's basically been giving me the levels to get, you know, to progress to a level 2 character. So when we want to rest, what we're going to do, this is going to be a little bit of quick back and forth, but we're going to go to Frostcrag Spire. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to rest there yet, because to rest there, we need to purchase some stuff back in the Imperial City. So let's just get this started first. Okay, so we've got Frostcrag identified. Let's quick save. Not that I expect anything to go wrong, but you never know. Okay, I've got to read that book. I'm going to leave it there because I think it ends up in my inventory otherwise, and I don't want to have to carry it around. There is a way to get it out of your inventory, but you have to purchase all of the add-ons for this to get rid of it, and that's a pain in the buttocks. All right. There's really not a lot more we need to do here right now. Up here is the... this is an Atronach altar, which I never used, but apparently I can create like a flame Atronach by putting 3 fire salts in there. No real desire to do it, because here's the thing, right? Atronachs are creatures from Oblivion. Oblivion is this game's version of Hell. Atronachs are demons. And you're summoning a demon when you summon an Atronach. Don't want to do that. Altar of Spellmaking. We're going to be using that a lot, but there are candles that need to go in those 4 little spots. And the same with our Altar of Enchanting. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to get those. And then up here, this teleports us up into the next level of the tower. Our bed will appear here when we purchase it, and there's an alchemy station you can get over there. When you purchase the bed, you also get some storage over there and a chest right there. So we're going to get all of that eventually. And then coming out this door here, these are teleports to all of the various mage guilds. And of course, there's one of them that goes nowhere, Kvatch's Mage Guild. If we go up to the next level, this is the top of the tower. And we can look out and see what is around. So there's the Imperial City over there. There's Bruma. That's Shaden Hall. Don't know what that is. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is we are going to come back to the Imperial City here. It's probably going to be the middle of the night by the time we get there, so we will have to rest for a few hours, or wait for a few hours. Almost 12, in fact. And if we come over here, we need to go to the Mystic Emporium. So let's just rest for like 11. Well, actually, we can rest for 10 hours. And the door should be just about to open. Damn it, it's not unlocked. None of them are. Let me wait another hour. Yeah, I hate that about this. Let's just really quickly, this is one of the handful of clothes places around. And as you can see, there's not a lot of stuff here, but there is a bronze amulet. So I'll take that because I'm going to need to enchant it. There's no robes. There's very few shoes or boots. I suppose there's a few. But most of these are the outfits that are the same as putting on wizard's robes. And we don't want to use that because we want to be able to... the wizard's robes count as one thing for both chest and pants, which deprives us of the ability to have an extra enchantment. So we need to talk to this lady over here, and we need to purchase from her.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Damn, no soul gems. We want these 2 lots of Mage Tallow candles. Those will be used on the enchanting and spell-making altars, and then we want the bed area. Now, we actually have enough that we could purchase some of those, but I don't want... The vault is downstairs. I hate it. It's... Yeah. Oh, that's stuff we're buying for her. Yeah, no, I don't want to buy any of that. Very good. Now, the other thing that we want to do at some point, we do need to buy some more spells. That is definite, but I also want to see if anybody has build soul gems, and he doesn't. What have you got in the way of spells? I don't need a lot right now. I want bound dagger, sorry. But I technically already know healing. I know flame, shock, and ice. I don't know night eyes, but I don't care about night eyes all that much. Protecting others, I already know protection, so I think I can create that spell if I want it, but I don't ever really want it. Major to spell, I think there's a minor to spell I can get if I don't already have it. So,
Good day.
Let's just have a look. Yeah, I already have a minor to spell, so I can create a more powerful version of that if I need to. What have you got in the way of spells? I'm pretty sure most of her spells are very expensive. This is how much magicka, this is how much gold. Weakness to magicka. No. Calming Touch, Voice of Rapture. See, all these get to be really expensive, and there's no way I can cast... Well, I can cast them, but I don't want to. There's Bound Bow. All right. What I might do, we might go for a quick trip. Well, there's also Edgar Vitrevian. Edgar's discount spells.
Edgar Vitrine.
Vitrine. It's close. I was close.
What can I interest you in?
Do you... Bound Dagger. Thank you. Fortify... Greater Fortify Fatigue. I mean, water breathing is nice, but I get that later. Fortify Magicka. I do want that. I don't know if I want to pay that amount for it, though. Because here's the thing. The way enchantments work is they are based on how much you can... What your spell... So, what spells you know. It doesn't... Like, it's not like Skyrim where you disenchant something and you learn that enchantment that you can put on something else. This is purely... I know Fortify Magicka spell, so I can enchant Fortify Magicka on something. I don't think I do know Fortify Magicka, though, do I?
Care.
Absorb Health, which might be good to put on my Silver Dagger if I'm going to use it, but no. So let's have a look. I will just buy Fortify Magicka. Can't use that spell yet, but what I can do
Goodbye.
is enchant stuff. Oh, hang on. Did you have any normal stuff for sale?
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something
That,
to help you.
later on when I can afford it, is actually not a bad piece of kit. Detect Life 60-foot permanent on self. It gets a little bit annoying to see the glow all the time, but not having to cast that spell is really nice. Do you have... You don't have any soul gems at all. I'm pretty sure... I didn't really pay a huge attention, but I'm pretty sure the staff guy next door doesn't have any soul gems. I want soul gems so that I can enchant stuff. It's, that's pretty straightforward.
Only quality goods for sale here.
No.
What can I interest you in?
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Now, here's the thing. I talked in the last episode about the fact that the strategy is to have a dagger, block with it. The blocking increases my block skill, which is an endurance-based skill, which means I can level up endurance. I'm also planning on putting my bound dagger maybe in like slot 3. Yeah, maybe. And so I can cast that, and I've now got the bound dagger. I can still block with it. I can attack with it if I have to, but that is a conjuration spell, and leveling conjuration will mean I can increase my intelligence, which is going to be hard to increase because I don't really have a lot of skills that I use with that. I can't remember where is a good place to buy soul gems. I really can't. So we're just going to have to quickly run around to a few of the, well, all of the mage guilds, but I want to do this sort of semi-sensibly. What have you got for sale? You're actually an alchemist, but you might have...
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
No, not filled. I mean, as far as it goes, I actually probably sold some of those petty soul gems to her
Farewell.
that I picked up when I looted this place.
I'm Trayvon. We don't much. My
Yeah. No, you don't have any
goodbye.
anything to sell. You've just got skills or spells. I'm pretty sure that one doesn't have anything to sell either.
Erwin,
You just recharge staffs or recharge magical items. All right. Yeah, what I was saying was I could just buy back some of those petty soul gems and fill them myself from, everything around as wolves, and most of the stuff that I'm going to fight early game is petty souls. It's hard to find larger soul gems than that, to be honest. But we really want... I'm pretty sure in my last playthrough I bought multiple petty soul gems from one of the things. So let's do this. Let's enchant that. Let's set those two up. I could create some spells. I could enchant one thing right now. Let's actually... So I'm going to be wearing that. That almost works. There's only one of them. That doesn't. I don't like how bright red that is compared to the rest of it, but it'll do. I don't have to look at it very often. We might actually enchant that hood. Let's have a look. If I want to enchant that hood with that petty soul gem, how much will that fortify my magicka? It's going to cost me 900 gold, and it'll only add 9 points of magicka. Whereas, if I change it to shield, it's going to give me 6% shield, but that's 6 points of physical protection. And if I wear shirt, pants, boots, that's 18, plus a helmet is 24. I could do my wrist irons, but I don't want to do that as well. But also, I want to do a ring and a necklace. Let's actually do that. Let's change this to being the ring, and let's make this shield 6 ring. So I can get like 36 protection. But I think what I want to do by having like a ring, a necklace, actually technically I can wear multiple necklaces, and I think I might even be able to wear multiple rings. When I go up to the bedroom as well. But yeah, having, armor class up around the 30s is actually quite good, because the maximum armor class in this is only 85. Let's rest. Let's do a full save. And actually, let's put everything else that we're not going to be using immediately away. Actually, I said I was going to sell those, didn't I? I'll keep that on me because I do want to enchant that. Let's put all those away because I'm not wearing them. Let's put those away because I'm not wearing them. Put those away. Those. I'm not going to use 99% of those outfits, but I wanted a bit to have some variety, etc. There's my shield ring, which I'm not using yet. I need to put that on. Some extra boots, some of that, and that's all good. I can't put, I can put the deed to Frostcrest. I can put those away. I can't put that or that. I can put that key away. I can't put that one away. I'll keep the Welkin Stone on me, and I don't need either of those. I'm going to sell that, and most of the weight is in those 5 silver daggers, which I decided I'm going to sell as well. Lesser soul gem. Isn't that another? No, that's not another soul gem there. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. We'll take all of that because I want its junk. I said I was going to rest, didn't I? And level up time. It's 10 p.m. Let's rest for 10 hours. Only because we do need to go and buy more soul gems. But also, 10 hours rest means we'll probably get the well-rested bonus. All right, so we got levels in skills that covered intelligence, willpower, agility, speed, endurance, and personality. Now, unlike unmodded, we didn't actually get enough levels to get +5 in all of those. We probably got varying amounts, but what it does mean is, because we've got this mod now, it's going to make it a hell of a lot easier. So we're going to take intelligence, willpower, and endurance. There we go. So our magicka is now 220, our health is now 73, and our fatigue is 165. Don't care about fatigue. Yep. And we are all good. So let's get up, and what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and then we'll go and check out the Bruma Mages Guild. Bruma. There we go. See if we can buy...
Why, hello. And if I can do...
No, we're going to come back to all of these in a very short time. And, where's the person who runs that shop? We're going to be doing all the mage quest lines, but for now,
My name.
we are looking for filled soul gems. And we will only find filled petty soul gems at this point, as far as I'm aware. I do not expect to find anything higher than that, because we are so low level. So there was nothing there. Now I'm going to do something that's a little bit weird here. I'm going to travel from here back to Frostcrag, because that's going to take the least amount of time overland to travel, being that it's now 11:24, and then I'm going to go up and go onto the teleporters and teleport to Anvil, because it is the furthest, or well, one of the furthest away. From Anvil, we'll go overland to Skingrad. Skingrad, we will go overland back to, we'll probably go overland to Coral, and then from Coral, we'll come back to here and teleport again. Convoluted, but I'm just trying to minimize... That was the wrong one. Was it?
Hello.
I mean, that's Skingrad. Oh, well.
Any sign of Earthor lately? I'm Celine.
You're not selling anything.
No,
Goodbye.
sir.
Glarthir is acting even stranger than usual.
What? Who are
You're not selling anything.
Well,
Have you heard any word about the other provinces? You want me?
No,
Goodbye.
I trust you have a good
no.
day.
I thought it was him that was selling stuff, but obviously not.
Bye.
Alright, this one's a bust. Let's just go overland to Anvil, because we screwed up. Clicked on the wrong one that I was positive was the right one. Actually, I don't think there will be, but this merchant here is probably one of the better merchants in the game, in my opinion,
Look at my wares.
with the sort of stuff that he carries.
Something to suit you.
I mean, look at it all. He's already got a chainmail helmet and steel gear. So if anyone's going to have a filled soul gem, it would be him, but he doesn't. All right. It was worth a try.
Good day.
Skingrad back to Anvil. Actually, we might start the Anvil quest while I think of it.
A
You.
pleasure to serve. You never know when you might need a good, strong potion. Best to stock up now. while-
Nothing. Yes, he has 6 petty soul gems. We will take them all. All right.
Tell your friends about me.
I was going to do the quest line here, but we will come back, because that is enough for us to enchant everything we want to at this point. So let's come back up here to Frostcrag. Now, in my other playthroughs, I have enchanted everything at this point to be protection, or shield. I'm thinking what I might do is 1 or 2 items that are going to be magicka. It's not going to give us a huge amount of magicka extra, but every little bit helps at this point in the game. So Biggest problem here is going to be whether we've got enough coin to do everything. So I might do, actually, let's do the shirt first. That's going to be shield. Shield 6 shirt. Okay, for some reason you take those items off and you've got to put them back on again later, so I'm slowly stripping at the moment to do this. And this will become a shield 6 pants. And then we will go shield 6 boots. I mean, they're shoes or boots, who cares? Let's put them back on. All right, so we haven't done the hood yet, and I haven't done the necklace, but I'm at 24. 24 is actually quite high. If I have a really quick look on my little wiki site here, if I go items, armor, and we have a look at the armor sets, fur armor, a full set is 16. Leather armor, a full set is 25. We are almost the same as a full set of leather armor. And that's not the cheap, that's not the rough leather that you get at the start. The rough leather is only 20. We're not as good as rusty iron armor at this point, which is 32. But that's pretty good. Now, we could take that up to 30, which would make us better than leather armor and exactly the same as chainmail. A full set of chainmail is 30. If I enchant one more item, such as the necklace or the hood, I'm not going to enchant the wrist irons yet because I know that it will not feel like very long before I am at the point where I can enchant more. I start getting access to lesser soul gems. I'm not going to fill soul gems myself. It's a bit of a pain to do. We know that from all playthroughs. I just purchase them instead. It's much, much easier. So I think I'm going to continue on. I'm going to do the bronze amulet and the red silk hood with Magicka, which will only be another 12 points. But, you know, 12 points is, well, it's not quite 10%, but, you know, 5% or something like that. Not going to complain there. So let's grab the bronze amulet, Petty Soul Gem, Fortify Magicka. I might not be able to afford to do the next one. Oh, it's 9 points. Magicka 9. Amulet. Create. Can I afford right now to do the hood? Fortify Magicka. No, I can't. Okay. That's fine. Put that on. And we're good. I will see if I can wear more rings. I can't remember if you're allowed to wear 2 or not. I know there's a mod I can get which allows you to wear more. In Skyrim, you can only wear 1. But I got a funny feeling in Oblivion you can wear 2. So we will enchant our hood later. So we might just go back upstairs and drop off these extra... wrong one. I want to drop off the extra soul gems. Filled soul gems. And the rest of this stuff we're going to be selling. Wonderful. Let's step out here. And yeah, let's go back to Anvil. I thought this one was Anvil, but it's that one. All right. Skin grad, then Anvil. Doesn't make a lot of sense. It's 5 a.m. So yeah, we now have 229 Magicka and an armor class of 24, which is very, very good. So let's just wait for 3 hours for people to come. Well, let's wait 4 hours actually for people to come around and start doing things. But we want this mission. Oh, I didn't create any new spells yet. Damn it.
Hello, associate. Let's get to training.
No, I didn't actually want to do that. I want recommendation.
Unlike some frivolous tasks you may.
Yes.
You,
Go on. All right. So the anvil recommendation, we have to travel up the road. But I don't have much money to. Maybe I can make a couple of spells. I really only just want to make one spell at the moment. I don't need a shield spell anymore, really. So I should actually juggle things around a little bit. I mean, I could use it. Like if I use my shield spell right now, that will make my armor even better. It's now 29, because I've got the shield, the protect spell giving me 5, and the rest are 24. But I think what I'm going to do is my bound dagger, I think I'm actually going to put on 4, and I'll put the minor life detection on 5 for the moment, but I really want, that doesn't last very long. It's only for 10 seconds. I might actually, well, yeah, no, I might create a minor life detection that lasts for 60 seconds, because I think that's how long my light lasts for. And then I need to check how long my bound dagger lasts for, but I also want to create my elemental spells. Hang on, I wanted to check my bound dagger. How long does bound dagger last for? 15 seconds. Costs 19 magicka. What's it going to take to get the bound dagger up to 60 seconds? 76 magicka. That's a lot. And I need a conjuration skill of 50 to handle that. Is my conjuration, what is it? Is it even at 25 yet? It's 41, so I can probably do like close to 30 seconds for a bound dagger. Let's have a look. Can I do 30? That's going to be 25 seconds. How far can I push this before it goes over the 50 mark? The skill. Okay. "44 seconds. And that uses 55 magic. I think I can live with that. That's going to cost me 165 gold. Hang on. Let's not do that just yet. Let's do the first one first. Fire damage. Target 3, duration. Yep, that's all perfect. Frost, target, and shock, target. 12 magicka, and I'm going to do 9 points of damage. Let's actually make those. Oh, not that one. $25. What is it for all? All of them at 4. 18. I think I can live with that. Elemental 12. And that cost me 54. All right. And then my, hang on, my light spell, Starlight is 20 foot, 60 seconds. Right. And my minor life detection is 60 foot for 10 seconds. What if I went detect life for 50 feet for 60 seconds? 65. 48. Yeah, I'll go with that. Detect life 40, 60. We go. What was the other spell I was creating a minute ago that I've now already forgotten? Actually, what level is my alteration at? 36. I can create the easy open spell. Oh, that's right. I was trying to create a bound dagger that lasted longer than 15 seconds, wasn't I? Yeah, I can't afford that at the moment. That's all right. All right, so let's just go through those spells and add some of them to spell slots. Still got Starlight. The Detect Life will now go in the 5 slot. I've got the Bound Dagger in the 4 slot. It's also in the 3, but I'm going to get rid of that later. And then I've got Flare is going to be my Elemental is going to be my number 1 spell. And we'll swap our 7, which was open very easy, to be open easy. All right. Okay, let's head up the road. Let's do a full save, actually. There is a good chance that there will be a wolf around somewhere. But the other thing that there will be is a bandit just around here. Just along here. It's either there. No. It's just near this gate down here. There he is.
This is a whole. Easily. What's the matter?
That worked well. Okay. Took a tiny little bit of damage there, but nothing. A little bit of magic as we're running up the hill. Won't fix. I wonder if this is going to force us to rest for an entire day, or whether we're just going to be able to do all of this in the morning. Because this has a requirement that you sort of sleep the night, and it's already 11:20 p.m.
Hello, stranger. Carry go and
Welcome to the... Let me guess. Ah, yeah. I don't like... Right then. Farewell.
Pardon me. Did I hear you say?
Yep, I'm a travelling merchant.
Sorry, what were the recent? Well,
Well, take care.
well met.
I ran across a ghost once. Seemed to suck the energy right out of me.
I see. We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
I'm supposed to be waiting for you up here. Will you hurry up and come up here so that I can...
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
Maybe I'll just rest for an hour. Alright.
All right. Once you've rested here, you need to continue. I shall. Should you? Once.
So let's rest until morning. Let's go till 9 a.m. Well, actually, it'll be almost 10 a.m. Give ourselves a little bit of time to sleep in. Hang on, what did that just say? Yep, good. Right. Thank you, innkeeper. The thing I have to be careful of here is I have to wait for her to for this one to attack me first, because otherwise I get charged with assault and or murder. We don't really want that.
I'm afraid you're I'll.
I wanted to kill her myself. Hey, I got her. Good, there's no talk about murder. Well, let's just triple check. People killed 3, murders 0. No assaults, no murders. Wonderful. Grab all the stuff from her. And we don't need to do anything else but go back to Anvil and report.
So what? A she, you say? You have done. Though I. Good day.
Indeed, it is a good day. I do have some stuff to sell, although Anvil's not the best place to sell. I keep forgetting that the outside of Anvil is the Docks district, which does have a couple of shops in it.
What
But it's
can I
always a
do, sir?
pain to go out there.
A good. That's a fair deal. Another.
Is that everything? No, so I've still got some clothes I want to get rid of. Never mind, because the next place we're going is Skingrad, and it does have, as I said, it has one of the better merchants in the game. So if it's daytime, which it still is, it's middle of the afternoon, we'll go and sell to him.
What do you want? Have a look around. You won't find better.
Yeah, don't want that. All of that.
That's it.
All those. Don't want that. All that. That's it.
Thank you for your. Good day.
Alright, so we've only got 190 gold. We need a bit more than that. But overall, we've sold everything we can. I'll get rid of that key later. Alright, I think this is a good and logical place to stop for this episode. So, I'm really happy with how this character build is going. It's not going to take us very long to get through the rest of the Mage Guild quest lines, and then we can get into the Imperial City and go to the college quest lines. Once we finish all of that, we become the Archmage. That's going to take a little bit longer. That'll take a few episodes to grind through all of that. And then we will start doing the other stuff. Now, we probably will go and deliver the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey before all of that. It weighs nothing, but I don't want to keep it on me all the time, just because it's there in my inventory and it's a bit of a pain. But yeah, that's going to be the next... Go away. That's going to be the next episode, and I will see you then. Thanks a lot. Bye now.